We're at Lake McClure. Everybody's set up ready to go, all 5 of us. That's it, small group. I think it's already been good for an hour. I'm checking out the south point first. I looked at it right after I launched and it was blowing the way that suggested I should check it out. Logic, it failed me again. So I'm going the other way. That usually works. I launched at maybe 12:45. I don't know. There can be a flush cycle around 1 o'clock or so, which puts you on the ground pretty quick here. This is not a big hill. But the way this day got started early, I don't know. I felt like it was time to go anyway. I'm kind of staying up here. I bought myself a little time. I circled in a couple spots, but it wasn't quite right. I think I had passed by something a few minutes ago. I'm going to go back over by launch. You see Saul flying. He's maintaining too. He launched right after I did. And here he is.
So what you got to do is lean on the pressure. Feel some pressure on your left wing, lean on it. That's what you do. Okay? Don't let the wind push you around. Okay?
Thank you, Saul. He's out in front a bit. I don't know. I think it's closer in. He's in lift, but it's important to find the best lift right away. I got to get centered in this core. It's kind of tight, but it's there. The forecast is the best it's been in a few months, and good days here correspond to a lot of good Funston days. And a lot of people are over there. That's why the low turnout here. It was calling for 5,000 feet MSL, top of lift, or, between 5 and 6. So let's find out. Launches at 2,000 feet MSL. Now that I'm climbing up high enough, I can see over the nearest hills to the east and see the snow all over the Sierra peaks. And right about now, I realize I didn't do the math right. Lapse rate at 5 degrees every 1,000 feet or whatever it is. And I'm wearing my warm weather gear. It's going to be cold. I can start to feel it already. I'm a little worried, but let's see how it goes. Good thermal. I'm topping out at 5,300 feet, so the forecast is on point. All right, here's the plan. It is cold. I can handle it for a short time. I'm going to assume I've topped out, and I'm going to get out of here and fly around a bit, get back down lower, and the way it's feeling today, I should have no problem climbing back up to check the top of lift again in a half hour or whenever I feel warm enough, because I want to nail as high a number as I can, just because that's what I like to do. And maybe it'll get a little bit warmer soon. I flew out over the flats a little bit just to map out the air, and I'm checking out Horseshoe Mountain now into a light headwind. And there's not much here. Horseshoe isn't known for being very good in a southwest wind, but that's okay. It's warmer here at 3,000 feet or whatever I'm at. And I'm heading back to launch now, which is just that hill, the other side of the highway with the highway snaking around the base. Topping out over launch again, this time a little lower, like 51 or 5,200. I like to start low here and climb up as fast as I can to minimize my time in the cold air. I'm not too cold, so I'll do this again later. See how high it's going later. If I can find a thermal somewhere else, that would be cool. So I'm heading the other way over Peñon Blanco now. I'm impatient. I want to get to where I'm going, but at the same time, I want to mitigate the wind chill by not flying too fast. There is some lift over here, so I'll likely come back here again. Flying out over the flats a bit. I've been up for an hour. There's a little lift out here. Back over Horseshoe again. It's still pretty much the same. I'm just watching the boat. I think he put in at the other part of the lake out there because you can't hear, the water's too low for the boat ramp to reach. I'm 2 hours in, kind of ready to land. I've been watching the others drive out of the campground, through the locked gate, up the backside of the mountain, through another gate, retrieving the vehicles, driving back down. I might as well stay up until they're done. The wind has switched more west, and there's a solid 600 up thermal coming from near the LZ, I think, so not really safe to land right now. I feel okay. I can keep flying and wait it out a while. I topped out at 5,300 again. This was a pretty tight core this time. You really got to get your timing right to get centered into it. I'm seeing how far I can go north past Peñon Blanco. There is lift out here. This could be a good XC route sometime. I'm sure people have done it. There was a turkey vulture thermaling with me for a few minutes. I don't think I got him on video. Unexpectedly, I get a foot cramp and I have to turn around because I can't think straight. I get my foot stretched out fine in a minute, but I've lost my momentum and I don't know, I gotta go back and reassess. I went over to Horseshoe again. There was a little lift. I'm just out here over the flats, getting lower. The problem is the wind seems to be veering northwest and the air is getting bumpy near the hill, the way it does on northwest days, and I don't really want to go in there and fight it to get up again. I'm like 3 hours in, and the LZ area has been pretty calm, so I'm going to call it. Anyway, that was fun. Thanks for watching.